how to win, Annabelle. Wow, they are bad.
A live look at Piscataway, New Jersey in Shai Stadium. Just about halfway through the season and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Minnesota Golden Gophers and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
The Golden Gophers head coach told me before the game, one of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop? They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really starting to make good reads and get a feel for this offense. Can they keep this trend going? I'll keep you posted on how he looks on the field and how he's leading his team early in this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Rutgers offense will have the ball first. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in the country.
Let's see what's on the Rutgers team. Runner. Well, he's pretty good. He's got 94 speed. I mean, but man, their offensive line's kind of a yikes. Their defense is also horrid. Wow.
Have to be so impressed by what you've seen from the secondary all season long. When it comes to taking the ball away, it's like when the ball's in the air, David, it's theirs or it's nobody's. And every single year, we see really good secondaries. We see guys that can cover and run around, fly around. But you don't see the ball skills like what they have. It's almost like they've got...
Early on the Jets. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense where you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Set motion from the wide receiver. Tells the run, lost the pass. Finds his man. Shakes off the defender. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. It has been a rocky ride through Big Ten play so far, and they're running out of time to turn it around.
Yeah, and sometimes the Big Ten will do that to you, right? It's a competitive conference. There's a lot of competitive environments that you have to step into, and they haven't been great this season, let's be honest. But, Jesse, I'm more interested to see how they finish off the last part of this season because it's one thing to have expectations and to get down. It's another thing to quit.
Yeah, you just want to see how resilient they are too, David, because the coach, he's been saying the right things after taking all these losses on the podium after games. We've got guys hurt. We've got young players. We're inexperienced. We're learning how to win. But, you know, you're running out of time for excuses. You've now got to turn the page. You've got to show up. You've got to put a complete game together and get it done.
And the D deny them on second and goal.
Ready, go!
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal.
Go, go! Go, go!
Hands it off. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on third and goal, and it did not pay off. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
So Minnesota's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse,
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
Down the sideline.
Brings it down on the right side. Electrifying play. Man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Lewis. Out wide left, it's Brown. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. And complete. He was going for the touchdown. Long way to go on 2nd down. Lewis to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10.
Booster!
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a...
What did they do? That guy just came in like hot.
Short of the 1st down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Converts on 4th down, still going. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
Ready, go!
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Minnesota! And the extra point makes it 7-3. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it.
7, Rutgers 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive.
Ready, go! Go!
Hits inside. It's Mitchell. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Ready!
Gets the back moving.
Go!
To the air. It's Barber. Finds his big tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. At the end of that last play, there is still a Scarlet Knight player who is yet to get up. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Left side, it's Thomas. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And this is the beauty of getting in these 3rd down and manageable situations. It makes it so much easier for an offense. Now you can run your RPO game, and everybody has to respect that run. I read it. He reads it correctly, spits it out on the perimeter right now. You're
going long. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. 2nd and long here. The give. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Go! From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the 1st quarter. We reached the break. It's Minnesota holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period, first down here.
Ready? Where did he go?
Gives it. And he's brought down after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Brings up second down.
Ready? Go!
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And they have converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long.
Ready? Go!
Back to pass, it's Barber. Rush is on. Trying to make something happen. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And the Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. The give to the single back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
Go!
Play action with Lewis. They're all over it. Nowhere close on that one as he got 12 trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. Firing to the right, complete. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's Lewis to throw. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Ready? 129, go!
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field.
Ready? Go!
It's Lewis again. Turns it loose. Finds a man on the left. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Golden Gophers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
22. Go!
Lewis wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Number 11.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So a drive there of 82 yards, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss.
14. Rutgers 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Looking for a gap. It's Mitchell. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Here comes the heat. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. Lewis, keeping his eyes downfield. QB got it himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10.
Go, go!
Lewis to throw. He wants to go deep.
What a dodge!
Straight
What a
inside the 10.
catch!
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
That's what's so scary about this offense.
That
They've
was
got
a
guys
great
in the perimeter
throw.
that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Go, go!
He's looking to throw. He wants it all. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Making the adjustment on the play.
Ready, go!
Throwing. Lewis. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Touchdown, Minnesota! The offense cashing it in on that drive. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The Gophers will take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Timeout, Minnesota. Number 96, set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Under pressure. Down he goes. And the Scarlet Knights in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Barber. He's looking deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a run.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
Ready, go!
On the run, it's Ford. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. Here's Lewis to throw. Stepping to the right. Fires to the wideout. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab, and it'll be 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Makes a deep grab. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Here we go, ready.
Lewis. Look out. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Third down from the gun. Lewis.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
That makes the score Minnesota 27, Rutgers 3.
And he's going to bring it out. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line.
And he's
Got a
going
little room.
Finally takes one.
Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. The AT unit on the field.
Number 8 takes it back.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That's the kind of play that energizes the entire team. 96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown.
Rutgers 3.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, catching up with the Scarlet Knights head coach at the half. One of the things he talked to his team about in the locker room was this defense has to get things fixed. Too many missed opportunities, too many missed assignments there. The offense has the ball right now, and they can make up some ground, but this team talking together, both offense and defense have to get on the same page to get back in this game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Barber. Fires to the big fella. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 15, and that gives him some more room to work. And the Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Season alley.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43.
Go!
From the gun on third down, Lewis. Gets the nut.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not gonna settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense.
Go!
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. That's reeled in, it's Carter. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of down.
What's that?
From the gun, it's Mitchell. Got some green grass. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Leaves it with the back. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19 into the red zone. It'll be first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Out wide left, it's Teray. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. It's 3rd and 5.
Here we go, ready.
They'll move the tight end. To throw, it's Barber. Oh, pressure's coming. Got his man on the outside. And into the end zone. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, and it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Let it go! Let it go!
They want to run this quarterback. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
It's just so nice to have a center who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead.
Ready, go!
Keeps it himself. He'll pitch it. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. After the productive first down play in 2nd and 6. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do.
Go, go!
Using his legs, it's 4. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
Liz! Ready, ready! Red 54! Go, go!
Throwing, Lewis. Fires left side, it's Smith. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
Under!
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10.
Ready! Flag 14! Q! Ready, go!
Lewis wants to pass. A little too much on that. Out of his reach. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down.
Ready! Wide, go!
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got it. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. To the air again, Lewis. Works the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle.
Ready! Wide 80! Go!
They'll try it over the left side. Turning it on! Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. The Golden Gophers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's Lewis to throw. Holds on, it's Key. Makes the grab, and down immediately, he picks up the few.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13.
Let it go!
Hand it to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for space. It's Ford. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Golden Gophers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The Gophers will take their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Lewis into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! On the sideline, got it in the end zone. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point is good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit.
Here we go, ready. Red 18, ready, go, go.
Moves the pocket. It's Barber. Right side, it's Carter. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The RPO fired complete to the left. And he'll have to check his fillings after that thing, but he did get the first down. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
Back 88, go, go.
The run inside. It's Mitchell. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Out wide right, it's Touré. Could not make his way to the corner. On a ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Scarlet Knights are marching down the field.
129, 129. Where did he go?
It's picked off and another empty drive. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And they turn it into a...
Ben Hakes. I don't think this guy plays. Oh. Not a bad player.
To score. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. And they did tack on the extra point. Not much reason to go for the onside kick at this point, except they want to run up the score. Timeout taken by Minnesota. That's their second.
I'm gonna fart, girlfriend. I'm sorry. Maybe not. Came out the other way.
Glad to have you with us from Huntington Bank Stadium. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Minnesota's head coach told me before the game, this is a developing storyline. Early in the season, they took a risk starting a young freshman quarterback, but he has continued to shine and get better. Every week. Now, late in the season, a chance for the college football playoff is on the line. His team is playing with great energy and enthusiasm, but they have got to continue to take care of the ball and focus and perform every single game. We'll see how he's able to get off to a quick start here in the first quarter. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
Let's go. Ready. Whoa, 22. Go, go.
Throwing, Lewis. It's complete on the right side. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
This time they'll go to the running game. Guys, let's talk just for a minute about Minnesota. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a baller from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Golden Gophers have their offense in high gear. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Clear 30. Ready, go.
Here's Lewis to throw. Lets it fly. He's got it inside the 15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Minnesota! And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they closed the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Terrapins offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. They were all over him for the entire game last time out. 3 sacks and picks. Looking for the edge, it's Smith. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Crane. Rushes on. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Play fake, Lewis. Rolls right, he'll throw it. Oh man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. Lewis shoots it to the left. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Trying to take it back. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line. Great place to start for this offense. Drops back on first down. Unloads to the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll. It comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Throwing, Lewis. Left side is Skinner. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Making the adjustment. Lewis to throw. Fires to the middle. In traffic, it's Key. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Let it go! From the gun. Uh-oh, look out! Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, ready, go!
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's 4. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Go!
Trying to establish the run. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there.
Western. Ready, go!
4th down, Lewis. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Right side, it's Hudson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires field. Complete in the middle. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
The Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Dalton. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On play action. They're all over him. He's going to take off. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Driving forward, it's Smith. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Great job of containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Out wide left, it's Mitchell. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Crane. Lets it fly. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He splits the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stall on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Level. Smart. Go!
Here's Lewis to throw. Left side is Brown. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Where did he go?
Quarterback keeps it. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And you see this so much in college football. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. He's going to take a shot. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43.
Squid. Ready, go!
On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Pulled to the ground. receiver comes in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys playing with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Rush right in his face. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got it. And he'll ramble to the 34. He's finally knocked down.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Back to throw, it's Crane. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. The official says no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for running room.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Second and long here.
Hey, check it. 2290 Mountain. 2290 Mountain. Go.
They'll ride him again. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Third and short now from their own 48. On the gun on third down, Lewis. Gonna take a shot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a return.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down. He just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll need a bunch on second down. He's looking to pass. Fires quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? On the move, he fires. The short hands, it's Mitchell. We get a timeout here, taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Crane. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for him with that hit as he got rid of the ball. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Motion from the wideout. Sells to fake. Still looking. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. There he goes. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure on this defense. Maryland uses its second timeout. They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smith. Maybe headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown, and here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high. But this is one of those areas, situationally in a game, coaches are always harping on it. They have
The Golden Gophers will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. After the misfire, now on second down. To the air, it's Crane. Fires to the big fella. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Can't hang on, he muffs it. So the offense picks up 15 yards after an egregious blunder on special teams. Quick give. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Lewis. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the Golden Gophers want to move quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. That holding call backs them up 10. It's now 1st and 20. Lewis wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. 2nd down coming up. Throwing. Lewis. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. It's Lewis again. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Maryland! control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field.
Down, ready. 129, 129. Right. Go.
Here's Lewis to throw. And the defense makes a play. Kicking him back at the 10. The Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Return.
He's changing the play.
Go.
Back to pass on second down. Out wide right, it's Brown. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Look out! Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Sweep. Go.
Lewis wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Nice play to knock that one down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
That pass is While today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Minnesota Golden Gophers and the Michigan State Spartans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Golden Gophers head coach told me before the game he is so excited because this crowd has been one of their best assets all season. They make every game difficult. When a hard opponent comes in, the crowd rises to their best occasion, and he's been telling the students all week, we need you today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Spartans ready to kick it away first. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So Minnesota's offense will have the football first. Burnell Brown III. He's going to get plenty of targets, and in fact, this ought to be one of the better wide receiver matchups you'll see. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
We've got runners playing in this game, two of the best in the entire country. Two guys who had an opportunity to go to the next level, but they came back because they knew they had a chance to compete for a national championship. And now, David, we get this game where these guys are going to go head-to-head. They're seniors. They know the system. They have great chemistry with their quarterbacks, and they're ready to put on a show.
And if you don't think they're peeking over to the other side every time they're not on the field, you're absolutely right. This is that kind of showdown. This is draft stock jockeying, right? This is Bolitnikoff at the end of the season. They want to make a name for themselves. Who is the best wide receiver? No better opportunity than to do it head-to-head, and we got that stage today.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. So Michigan State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And onto the field comes Will Henderson. Big day in his last... For 150 yards on the ground and a score. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Straight ahead, it's Henderson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Underwood to throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
And the Spartans with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for room. It's Henderson. Inside the 35. Gets away from one. He's got space. Slippery slide. Find his way. Ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. There's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we miss time, we don't tackle him. If linebackers miss him, if safety's miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle. And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment.
Interception, that total goes to 16. Going the other And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide and a An icon of the sport, Paul Bunyan's axe stands tall as the prize for the game we have today. A battle that puts the spotlight on these two great institutions as we wait to see who will walk out with a sharp piece of hardware. A live look at Camp Randall Stadium in Madison. And the Golden Gophers will kick off first, and here we go. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Badgers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. A lot of tight finishes when the Gophers and the Badgers battle for the Axe. Minnesota taking a tight one last time out.
And I promise you, Wisconsin's heard about that all year long. Minnesota getting the Axe a year ago. You see the film, you see the highlights of the Palmer, and you want to change that starting today.
Yeah, I think Minnesota's expecting Wisconsin's biggest punch and their best punch in this game. You're going to get it anyway because this is the biggest rivalry game they play all year, but because of how last year finished, and winning that game so close, they knew Wisconsin was going to come out firing in this game.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Crosses the 45. There he goes! He's at the 20. And he does it!
Got the sidelines all juiced up.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Golden Gophers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Pernell Brown III. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Long way to go on second down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Now it looks as if we have an injured Golden Gopher on the play. And the Badgers will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, maybe.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Throw it, Lewis. Between the hashes, it's Skinner. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Golden Gophers right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Lewis to throw. Finds his target down the middle. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Turns up, it's Key. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
To the air again, Lewis. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He's brought down. Not a lot of room to take that one back. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Pass completion move to sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Leaves it in his belly. Really good effort on that one. Work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Smith wants to throw. Rushes on. He's sacked. This defense all over it. The Badgers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Followed him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. The moments, the big plays from rivalry games. But etched in your memories, and here are some that I'm sure will bring back some warm and some heartbreaking memories. Here's Lewis to throw. Good job just to get rid of that one. All this intensity, all this build-up for an axe. What kind of axe do you have in your place, David?
Well, I have the body spread, but this rivalry obviously means so much. These programs built so similar to each other. So many tough guys on this football field wanting to come out here and swing that axe.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Here's Lewis. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Brown. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Lewis can't hold on in the face of the contact. Second and long here. Running inside. It's 4. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for once?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the noses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Throwing, Lewis. They're all over it. The throw. Caught. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They want to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Lewis from the gun on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. Boy, they want to get this back right now, lining up for an onside kick. The Gophers will take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Number 96, set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Third and long coming up. Smith dropping to pass. Flip it out to the back of the screen. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. And the Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Outside, it's Coleman. Butler with the 35. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They just Smith. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
29 marker. Red, tune up, right on the end.
Snap in the shotgun. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. And they got him.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
And it slips just inside that right upright. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From the gun, it's 4. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. And the Golden Gophers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Here comes the Heat. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10.
Nice job by the QB, sit back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Here's Lewis to throw.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Lewis wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's first and 10. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Finds a crease, it's Bauer. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Got it, looking for the first down. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Extra point here will tie the game. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Short pass. They got 5 yards on the play, second and 5 coming. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellows, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. Let's open things up with Georgia Tech taking on the number 10 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Yellow Jackets, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. That'll cap off the regular season with a mark of 7-5 and a shot at a bowl. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game inside Camp Randall Stadium. The numbers sometimes can be telling, but I'm not sure how to view these stats and get a great read on the game so far. I do know this. The team that does a better job of taking care of the ball in the second half has the best chance of coming out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Minnesota and Wisconsin plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field, trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Lewis on the play action. And the rush will get through him at the 25. Listen to this place. Oh, man, they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Trying to get through the noise. It's Lewis. Left side is Smith. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Golden Gophers will line it up on 1st and 10. Lewis trying to escape and get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. 4 wide receivers set, trips to the left on 2nd and 3. Lewis to throw. He's going to let it go. Spotted away and broken up. A great play there by DB. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Under pressure. On his feet at the 40. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Changing the routes with his receivers. Lost the throw on 1st. Fires to the right. Got him in the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He caught it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The Golden Gophers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Minnesota! They've got the lead here in the second half. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The give is to Smith. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. The play fake. He's got him in the flat. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Ends it off on the counter. Gain of 2 on the play. Sets up 3rd and 8. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Smith wants to throw. Look out! Blasted as he lets it go.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. Out wide right, it's Brown. Breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. And the Golden Gophers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Keeps it on the ground. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Here's Lewis to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Makes the catch. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Fitted in the window for the score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They closed it going up top for the final few inches in the score.
Wisconsin, 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The run inside. It's Smith. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Neither of these teams cracking the top 25 as we are in the final week of the season. Let's take a look at where things stand right now. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not a lot of room to field this one. And the returner will be knocked down. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They'll run it. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Lewis. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. 3rd down from the gun, Lewis. And the incomplete pass went
to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Dad make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on down. Complete to start this drive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. He's still looking on the ground to cover to pick up the first. Long way to go on second down. Smith takes the handoff. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground. Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? It'll be first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Working the ground game. Just smothered on the play. Second and long here. Off play action. Timed him perfectly to knock him free and forces the third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Rushes on, and he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. They're all over it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Red 54. Go!
Throwing, Lewis. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that. They'll need a bunch on second down. Lewis wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's first and 10. They've moved it to the 41.
Here we go. Ready to go.
Fresh center down's going to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right side, it's Key. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. First down, 10 yards to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's 4. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Lewis to throw. Just got rid of that one.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Lewis from the gun on third down. Turns it upfield. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Golden Gophers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The give and tick, 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 tick. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. The Badgers want to talk things over and they use their second timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Making the adjustment on the play. Lewis. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Oh, he got loose. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory. The Badgers start this drive
offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Smith dropping to pass. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Quick give. It's full. All over him immediately. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, a minute 55 remaining. Give to the running back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Here's Lewis. Rush right in his face. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Stop in the backfield, and they'll turn it over on down. Great push and penetration from that defense in front. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lucky to get it off.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage, and this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made him look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.